Hello, I'm Lonnie.
I'm Amberlicious.
We are Untitled Nerd Network. This is the episode What We Become, which is episode 13 of season 10 of The Walking Dead. You know, one day I'm going to look and find out what number we are right now.
Nobody gives a shit, Lonnie.
Yeah, they don't.
That's just you.
But
You
anyway,
want to, by all means.
this, I'm fairly certain, is Michonne's last episode.
Obviously, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and say that this episode was like, okay. But the little 10-minute bit we had that showed what life would have been like for her if she would have let Andrea die instead of saving her, and from where everything went, that was amazing. I would watch a Walking Dead like what if show to see like, oh, you know, what if Michonne would have let Andrea die, or what if the governor didn't get killed, or you know, some crap like it, or you know, what if Shane survived? Remember we did that a while back. Um,
Yeah.
and so that was so awesome. And they had Michonne in like a. Okay, anyway, hold on.
No.
Let me back up a little bit.
Go ahead with it.
So Michonne ends up at the island with Virgil. Come to find out, his family's dead. They've been turned into
He's
zombies.
crazy.
He has just flipped his shit, and he wants Michonne to be crazy with him. And so he gives her like some psychedelic herbs, and she ends up hallucinating this whole big thing where she basically imagines what life would have been like. This is an amazing like alternate universe story. Like she didn't protect Andrea. Andrea died, was eaten alive by zombies. Michonne loots her corpse, and then a little bit later, she runs into Negan and his crew, and she joins Negan as like his right hand person. Like she's basically what Dwight
Yeah, because
was.
she stood up to him.
Yeah,
She tried to slit his throat
that
right
is
then and there.
exactly how that would have gone too.
Yeah.
And so yeah, like, and it believe it or not, that really kind of paints that whole thing right there. Especially, you know, she kills Glenn and Heath when they were like going around the satellite compound shooting everybody while they were asleep, and like she wakes up before they can do it to her and kills both of them. And
That changed the lineup
yeah, that
a
did
little
change
bit.
the lineup.
Yeah.
And but they
Sasha wasn't a zombie. Remember Sasha
no
killed herself.
Sasha was a zombie.
Oh, was that after?
That was at the very tail end of All Out War.
Oh, yeah.
Um, but no, Sasha was there during the lineup.
Was she? I don't remember.
The
all
only
that.
person that, the only two people that weren't there were Glenn and Heath, and I'm assuming she probably killed Abraham.
Who knows?
You know, like normal, or that would have been some crazy stuff if she ended up killing Carl.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
But yeah, and then she ends up dreaming about her death. You know, during the war. You know, they kind of place her into these different areas. I
It's
think
like, well, Daryl left her on the side of the road in her hallucination, and then
Yeah.
killed her at the end of her hallucination.
well, the thing is Daryl shoots her through the chest with an arrow, and then they walk up to her while she's laying on her back. Rick shoots her in the head with a pistol,
Yeah.
and that was like the end of her hallucination. She wakes up like puking in a bucket in her cell. But I mean, God Almighty, that was just awesome to see Michonne wield Lucille and be part of that. And it was just like this episode could have been a 1, and it would have bumped it up to like a 6. I like that. It was I am such a sucker for like what
I
if
cannot
alternate
contain myself.
alternate universe
sucked
stories.
So hard. I didn't care for it. I didn't care for this episode overall, really.
Really,
I
even
think-
though Michonne has discovered that Rick might still be alive,
Oh,
and
that
now
was the
she's
only plus in that show. In the show, and the only reason was to give her a reason to leave because this was her last episode. And it was nice that Judith gave her the okay and was like, "Oh yeah, we're fine. You know, we got most of the horde, and Alpha's not going to hurt us again." You know, reassured her. She talked to her kids one last time and then fucking left them. Honestly. I don't buy it. I don't
Okay,
find
so
it
you're saying they stretched
believable.
really hard to make that episode happen.
Yeah. I don't find
Okay.
this believable. I know Michonne wants to find Rick. A lot of people want to find Rick.
They all thought Rick was dead, though.
They didn't think he was dead. They were unsure on what happened. And they've implied that in the show.
Well, yeah, but everybody
No.
everybody says he's dead to make themselves feel better. It's more like that. I mean,
I have not seen anybody say he's dead. Have you seen somebody say he's dead? Because I don't recall it.
No, but it's like
No.
unspoken.
No, it's implied that they don't know what happened to him, and they've said that.
I know. Well, they spent so long looking for him, and once you can't find him, you just, okay, shit, he's dead.
No.
Oh.
That does not mean that. Just because they stopped looking, they ran out of places to look. They didn't think to go to another fucking island. They didn't think to do that. I don't buy that Michonne would have left her kids to go look for him. I think that's the dumbest cop-out I've ever seen.
Okay, then I guess the next question would be if Rick was able to... There's no telling why he left. Mm-hmm. Or, you know what? Rick probably wasn't even at that boat. Somebody probably took that stuff from him.
And carved a picture of her and Judith in it.
No. I mean, that was already there. But what I'm saying is somebody got that stuff from him when, and they probably had it on them. And then...
Maybe.
I mean, anyway, just because an iPhone with a picture of them was carved, like just because that's there on the boat and his boots were there, doesn't necessarily mean he was there.
No.
It just means that those items were there.
Again, it's still a stretch, whether you think of it like that or not. I just did not care for the episode. I don't think this did justice to be.
So it wasn't
Michonne's
realistic.
Last episode, yeah. I would have assumed her dying in battle.
Yeah.
Like.
So you're saying that
it just
the fact that they ran into Virgil at Oceanside, he takes her to an island, Rick's boots and phone just so happened to be in a place that she went in.
And in the middle of all this bullshit, be like, oh, well, Judith said they're okay. I'm just going to leave. No. It's garbage. I don't like it. I could care less about watching this episode again.
Wow. So you're saying that we went from...
didn't like it.
You're saying we went from episode 12, which was like the best episode ever, to 13, which, in your opinion,
it's one of the worst episodes. Yeah,
maybe the weakest of the season.
That in the series.
God, I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah, I would go that far.
Okay. Well, just let it out.
It's as lame as, them fighting all the time with Negan. It is. I mean, you over there just slobbing on its knob.
No, the episode overall wasn't that great.
Oh, please, but hear you talk about it just.
But like I'm saying, the part where she hallucinated, basically,
that was
the stuff that I love the most about this episode was the stuff that had the least bearing on the plot. It was like that whole thing.
I would love a What If show, but that sucked.
Yeah, I guess I would have been kind of irritated if we were watching this week to week, and after seeing the big thing at the end of last episode, this is kind of like one of those moves where they teased that Glenn was dead in the dumpster, and then they went 3 episodes.
This legit was like a filler episode to make you wait to see what happened.
Yeah.
And okay, well, it's also Michonne's last episode. Let's just kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Make it as generic as possible.
God.
Like.
So what do you give this, a 10 or 11?
I got a number for you. How about that?
Oh, God.
I'm seriously going to give it an 8. I was thinking a 7.
Oh, okay.
But, You know, the fact that she did find Rick's stuff there
Here's the thing.
makes up a little bit of points.
I'm giving this
You
an
know.
8 as well, but I was honest to God thinking you were going to give this like a 4 or something.
I don't like
you know.
giving low. You know, something has to be really, really fucking shitty for me to be like.
We gave some
4.
5s and unders during season 8.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I feel like we did.
You probably think we did, and we probably did not.
Yeah, we were like 10.
No, I don't think it was like that.
Just loud noise that was season 8, episode 12. 10. You know.
Anyway.
Yeah, I mean, for real, I'll give this an 8. It was an okay episode with that really cool part thrown in the middle that realistically they didn't have to put in there.
It tied up Michonne's story, basically, like, and left it just like Rick's, where she's able to return if she wants to.
Well, they had already planned for this to be her last season, and they've already got her set in ink. She's going to be in the Rick movies. So,
Whatever.
we'll see. It's been a little bit since I paid any attention to Rick movie news.
Like, I have no idea what these Rick movies are even. I don't read stuff like that.
Okay.
Because I don't want anything spoiled. So,
Oh.
I like everything to be a complete surprise. You keep talking about these Rick movies, I'm like, fuck.
Well, there's stuff like
You don't have to explain it. I don't give a shit enough for you to do
yeah,
that.
it's hell, like at this point they don't even know if they're going to be putting the Rick movies out on AMC or in theaters. Like there's and that tells me that
Sorry.
please do not choke to death live on the air.
I'm not choking to death. I took a breath while I was trying to drink like a dumbass.
Oh. Alright, so I guess that's it. We'll be back for next time. Looks like Negan's going to be in the next episode, which gives me a good reason to wear this shirt. I'm Lonnie.
I'm Amberlicious.
We're Untitled Network. We'll be back for episode 14.